All right. Well, enough of that now. I know that all your friends are watching and keeping their fingers crossed out in Utah and everywhere. So let's see if we can't give them a real thrilling opening. You only got one thing to do, and that's the jackpot try. So if you don't mind, sir, standing down over there, and we'll take your pretty wife, put her up here in this platform at the far end, if you don't mind, facing the audience. Don't look back until I tell you to, and don't go until I say go. Behind you is the curtain covering our Hazel Bishop jackpot board. And on it are the words of a saying or quotation, with the words, of course, as you know, I'm sure, all mixed up and out of order. Get them back in order in 20 seconds from the time I say go, and the world is yours. Okay, open the curtain. Turn around and take a look. Go. That's the girl. Stop the clock. Children should be seen and not heard. Come on back out here. Give her a hug and a kiss for that one. That's a boy. Because she's earned it. She picked up where you left off, and as a matter of fact, I had to be picked up where you left off last week. Remember that thing you were in fell over and I was rolling around here with it? All right, sir. Now, you want to see what you've won, I'm sure, because that's why you came back. So you just take a look right over here.
It's the exciting new Westinghouse 13.2 cubic foot refrigerator. The shelves you use most often are up here, so you needn't stoop. And below is a giant food freezer that holds 83 pounds of food. And this beautiful Westinghouse comes in 50 different color combinations. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Price. You have just won a Beat the Clock jackpot prize worth more than $500.
Congratulations to you. Take this home, give all your credit my best. God bless you both. Bye. All right, let's see whom we have now. Vern Bennett, who are our next contestants?
Well, Bud, here to try and beat our clock are Mr. and Mrs. Bud McDonald of Paramus, New Jersey.
And a welcome to the McDonald's. How are you? Bud, how are you? This is going to get kind of double talky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you, Bud, me, Bud. Going to get real mixed up. What do you do, Bud?
Fly an airplane. I'm an executive pilot.
Executive pilot? With whom?
Atlantic Aviation, Teterboro, New Jersey.
In Teterboro. You fly down to Atlantic City and places like that?
Fly all over the country.
All over the country? How long have you been with them?
Oh, about 3 years.
How many hours do you have up there?
About 8,000 hours.
That's almost enough, isn't it? Where did you meet him, Mrs. McDonald?
I was at a party, and my fiancé introduced me to him.
Your fiancé introduced you to
right.
him?
That's right.
You must have been flying real low that night, that's all I can say. Well, I'm glad it worked out the way it did. You both are happily married. You have a little 2-month-old daughter.
That's right.
What's her name?
Sharon.
Sharon. Well, I sure hope she's being propped up there watching
I
the show
hope so.
tonight. In any event, we have some things for you to take along with you when you leave us tonight. Not alone the prizes you win, but from Hazel Bishop, a gift package of all their wonderful cosmetics. Once a day cosmetics, we call them, because they are the only cosmetics specially designed to help you beat the clock. And also, you can play Beat the Clock right in your own house when you're entertaining guests, because from Hazel Bishop also, a Beat the Clock game. Both of these will be waiting for you backstage before you leave, and I'm sure you'll enjoy them. Now, we get into your number one stunt, which is your $100 clock stunt right away. But first, I'm sure you and all ladies watching will agree that the little item known as your lipstick is by all odds your most important cosmetic.
So girls, be smart. Use only the best. And that, of course, means Hazel Bishop's new, longer-lasting lipstick. The only lipstick I've found that stays on beautifully, all around the clock. Here, let me show you a convincing test you can make yourself. Take a Hazel Bishop lipstick, make a mark on your palm like that. Then any other brand, or perhaps the one you're using now, and make a mark right across. Now, blot both thoroughly. And then rub across just as hard as I am. Now, you see, your Hazel Bishop lipstick is still bright, but the other, well, as you see, it's practically disappeared. Now, girls, when Hazel Bishop lipstick can stand a test like that on your hand, you can imagine how beautifully its rich, luscious color stays on your lips. Yes, it's no wonder that today Hazel Bishop is by far America's most popular, long-lasting lipstick. And it should be your lipstick.
All of you, right after the show or the first thing tomorrow, if you can, you get your Hazel Bishop longer-lasting no-smear lipstick in your favorite shade. And believe me, I'll guarantee you that with Hazel Bishop, you'll really beat the clock. All right, let's see what we have for you nice people now. By way of some fun, Mr. and Mrs. Bud McDonald of Paramus, New Jersey, Suppose you take your jacket off, sir, if you will, and hang it right there on that little hook. That's it. Now, will you both come over here with me, please? Now, here, you stand on this side of me, if you will. Here is a plain, ordinary garden variety girdle. See there? And it's hanging there by two ropes that go up over here, one on this side. If I pull on this, you'll notice this side pulls up, and if I pull on this rope over here, this side pulls up. So what you're going to have to do is to do a little joint work. Would you mind stepping into this girdle, please, sir? Just leave it around your ankles. Yes, both legs. Just leave it down around your ankles. That's it. Just leave it right there. That's just fine. Okay. Now, what has to happen is this. I'm going to ask you to hold your hands above your head and hang on to this rope up here. Just hang on to that, will you? That's what you must hang on to keep your arms out of the way. Now, when I say go, you will start pulling on this side, and pull good and hard. See, it'll take it, and you, sir, then, keeping your feet on the ground at all times, wriggle, and help her work that up. Then, as soon as you feel you've gone as far as you can, run over here and pull on this side, and he'll wriggle some more. Keep going back and forth and pulling until you've wriggled this thing all the way up and over your arms. Take a look at our Hazel Bishop clock, see how many seconds you have. 55 seconds. You understand what you have to do, don't you, Elvis?
I just keep waiting.
Okay. Ready? Go! That's a boy. That's it. That's a boy. I'm telling you, you see, it's all you got to do to make $1 million. That's all. Just, get that wriggle. All right, so congratulations. You got through the $200 clock, and you worked hard, but so did your wife on that one. She's puffing even worse than you are right now. However, we have a little something for her, so you can sort of stand by and relax, and if you'll come over here with me. All right. Now, here we have what you might call a long, thin birthday cake. And these are like birthday candles. And you know the old custom of blowing out one at a time and making a wish for each candle? Many people still do this. So that's all we want you to do, is to just bend down and blow out one candle at a time as you make your wish, you see? And when you've got all 6 candles blown out, we'll stop the clock and you'll beat the clock, okay?
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Sounds too easy.
Sounds too easy?
Yeah.
You want it harder? Huh?
No.
No? What's the matter? You still huffing and puffing there from pulling that?
Blow them all out.
Yeah, one at a time.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look at our Hazel Bishop clock and see how many seconds you have. You have 60 full seconds, a whole minute. Okay, you all ready? Oh, no, you're not. She's not ready, is she, girls? No, she's not. I didn't think she was. Now, here is a football helmet, which we're going to place on you. You'll notice there's some rubber tubing coming down from it. Over here to a mouthpiece, and from the end of the rubber tubing is a little razor. Will you blow in that, please? There you are. And, of course, the air comes out there. So all you have to do, will you hold that? That's it. And let's try to slip this over that bun, if we can, there in the back of your head. I hope we can make it here. Can we make it? Is that all right? Huh? Kind of high sitting there, but that's that big bun. But that'll do it anyway. All you have to do now is to walk along, you see, and blow in there and aim that, just without touching it with your hand. See? And just blow them out. That's all, one at a time. All right. You have 60 seconds by Hazel Bishop. Are you ready? Go. Don't try to watch it. Tip your head forward. That's one. Okay. Lower. 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 Tip your head. Up a little bit. Up a little bit. Down a little bit. Down. That's it. You got the second one. Okay, go on to the next one now. That's the girl. You got that one. Little lower. Little lower. To your right. Down. Down. Down to your left. Toward me. That's 3. All right, 4. You got 2 to go. Down a little. Down a little. That's it. 1 more to go. That's it. Not a way I'd advise as a rule, but I hope you had fun doing it. Anyway, kind of silly. You don't really know just where that thing is. No, you can't at all. All right, now you've earned the right to let your husband loaf again. So, sir, if you don't mind standing right over there, I'm going to put your pretty wife up on this platform on the far end. Turn around, face the audience, And a little more, if you will. And don't look back now until I tell you to. And back of you is our jackpot board. Hazel Bishop has placed there another one of our famous sayings or quotations. You got to get them back in order so it spells out the saying correctly in 20 seconds from the time I say go. Please don't turn around until I tell you to, and don't go rather until I say go. Open the curtain. Turn around and take a look. Go. Left over there, that's all. Whoa, that was too close for comfort. Strike while the iron is hot is what you did, and you did it in just the right time, so I'm sure you're anxious to see what you want. As a matter of fact, so am I. So let's all take a look right over here.
Here is the caloric Ultramatic 40-inch gas range. With frosty blue lighting on the headboard, oven indicator and automatic oven timer, 6 high-speed thermoset burners, Rotoray barbecuer, and harvest-sized oven. These wonderful new features make caloric cooking easier and better. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. McDonald. You, too, have just won a beat-the-clock jackpot prize worth more than $500.